Alright, today we have Cfmoto 300SS. I already began this job, so some of it's not going to be on here, but I will give you the basics. We're swapping out this pipe for the KO Lightning, so follow along. First thing we did was remove the fairing. There was about 5 bolts in there. I had a hex 25, so just follow it around the edge till you come to the bottom. You're going to follow those bolts around to the bottom, pop all those off, and then once you get them off, you can pull that fairing off. But again, just trace your fairing through the side, find where all your bolts are at. I think mine was a hex 25. Then in the front, you'll have a splash guard. There's going to be 4 Phillips head screws on it, 2 on each side. Once you take those off, you'll be exposed right here where you have the O2 sensor connector and 2 10mm bolts. Then on the back, I had 2 13mm. They looked different than the other bolts, so this may have been worked on before, so don't quote me on the 13mm, but you definitely have 10mm in the front and most likely 13s in the back. Once you get that off, it'll drop right out of the bottom. You spread that fairing to the side and you'll see that thing just pops right out of the bottom right there. So I laid it up there just so you could see it, but right here, this is it. You'll see the 2 13mm and those grommets. You're going to want to save those. I did use one to put back on this aftermarket pipe. That way there wasn't any space in between the mounting bolt right there. So just keep that in mind when you're removing the first one. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing popped in there. Magic, it's in. O2 sensor I connected to the pipe before putting it in. And again, this was real simple. Bolted it up right there. And then there's no bolt in the back, but there are some that go to a hidden bolt right behind that back peg. So keep that in mind. If yours does kind of lead to the top, you want to keep a bolt to put in there because I don't think it comes with it. Now inside here we have 2 10mm. I already have it buttoned up. I'm just in here making sure everything is torqued down the way I want to do it. You can get a torque wrench if you need to, but I kind of know where I want it with my hands. It is what it is, but easy job. We're gonna get this connected and everything's done. It's all bolted up. What we need to do is just test it out. This is what it looks like.